All right. So today's session is going to be on internet browsers and what's the difference between different internet browsers, search engines, and stuff like that. So, okay, yeah. So to start off, what is an internet browser? So here's a video.
The most important program on your computer is your web browser, and yet most people aren't sure which web browser they're using or what a web browser even is. Let me try to explain by first telling you what a web browser is not. A web browser is different from Windows or Mac, which are systems that allow you to manage files and programs. And it's different from a search engine, which is a website that is used to search the internet. Instead, a web browser is a program on your computer that allows you to visit websites. You get to your web browser by clicking on its icon. From there, you enter web addresses, and the web browser displays the web pages for you. The web browser is the most important piece of software on your computer because every web page runs through it. So a faster web browser means that you'll save time on every web page you open. Installing a new web browser is free and only takes minutes. So take a moment to choose a web browser that you like best today.
All right, yeah, so that basically was what a web browser is. So it's not really like a Mac or a computer, sort of like I have a Windows laptop and it's made by Acer. That doesn't mean my web browser is Acer. The web browser I'm currently using is Google. All right, yeah, so the web browser I'm using is Google. And I also used to have Internet Explorer before it shut down, and I still have Firefox. So anytime I'd like to access some like a different web browser for whatever reason, I can just enter it. So and you can distinguish different web browsers mainly by their icons or what names they have. For example, Google, they'd usually have like a circle with the colors red, or sorry, not red. Yeah, red, yellow, and blue with a circle in the middle. And Firefox would have a fox circulating the earth. And yeah, I think those are the main two examples I'm going to use for this presentation. So what factors should you consider when you're choosing a browser? So first of all, security. A reliable search engine prevents viruses and malware on your computer. A good web browser ensures your personal safety, such as securing your passwords and providing a lower chance of being hacked or manipulated by hackers. Second off, speed. The fastest internet browsers allow you to open websites, emails, documents, photos quicker and more efficiently. A good browser can also load web pages, multiple tabs, and applications with lightning speed and no slowdowns at all. So it's better to choose a web browser that's faster rather than one that's more slow and takes up more space or data. Third off, syncing. You can save and synchronize your history, bookmarks, saved passwords to your Google account with Chrome. That way, you'll always have them on any device you're signed in. For example, if you were to forget your phone, if you were to forget your password on something, Google would have that secured for you. Compatibility with sites and browser extensions. Browser extensions are smaller programs used to customize your search engine. I'll show you some different types of browser extensions that you can have, and maybe you'll decide to have one if you like them. You want a browser that allows you to use extensions to personalize your internet needs, so it's not limited and it's more safe and secure for you. Device compatibility. Device compatibility is the ability to transfer your data from one device onto another. For example, you can create a Chrome account which you can use to sign into anywhere. A good browser allows you to access it across different devices so that it's not limited to just one laptop or one desktop or one phone or anything like that. So choosing an internet browser. And these, by the way, are different logos for different internet browsers. So if you recognize one of them, they're probably your internet browser. So first of all, Chrome. Chrome is designed to be one of the fastest web browsers. It's a very clean and simple browser to use. Chrome will always keep you safe with its built-in malware protection, which is free, by the way. Great syncing compatibilities across different devices. Chrome is the most popular browser since it is the most well-rounded, less energy efficient because it is a more powerful platform. Microsoft Edge is the same engine, is the same search engine, sorry, as Google Chrome, making it more compatible with all of Chrome's extensions and sites. Microsoft is faster than its uh, predecessor, which is Internet Explorer, which I'm pretty sure they recently shut down. Also more user-friendly than Explorer and very, very energy efficient. The new Edge has superior privacy and security features less than other browsers. Firefox. Firefox is a very, very fast search web search engine, faster than Chrome. Its newest version also has more security than before. It does not use Chromium, Google's engine, making it a good choice if you want to avoid Google. Allows for more customizability, which are extensions, which I'll show you later on. Safari. Safari is only on Apple devices. For example, if you have like an Apple TV or an iPhone or an iPad or a Mac OS, those use Safari as their search engine rather than something like a Google. It's very fast, but it's not as fast as Chrome or Firefox. It's very secure and has good privacy control. It's not as customizable as other browsers with extensions and different plugins. It's also more energy efficient than some competitors. Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer is an energy efficient browser, therefore saves the battery when you're using it. However, it's not as secure as other browsers. Internet Explorer provides add-ons, but not as much as Firefox, and it's not recommended for usage. So although it's more energy efficient and saves more battery, it also does have its downsides. For example, it's not recommended for usage. It's not as customizable, and it's not as secure as using other browsers. So which browser is the fastest? Firefox is one of the fastest browsers. You can have more tabs open without feeling any slowdown. However, Google Chrome is the second fastest browser. It loads web pages, multiple tabs, and applications with lightning speed. Which browser is the most secure? Google Chrome has been named the most secure browser at hacking events for 2 years straight. During both events, the browser was not hacked, while Microsoft Edge, Firefox, and Safari were all compromised at least once. Which browser is the most energy efficient? Internet Explorer was the most energy efficient browser that used up to 18% less power than Chrome and Firefox. But this browser is not recommended for usage anymore. Therefore, recently, Microsoft Edge is the most battery-friendly browser, followed by Brave, Firefox, and Opera, or Opera GX. What is the most popular internet browser? Chrome is the most popular internet browser with Firefox in second. And this is just a pie graph showing which internet browsers are more popular. So Chrome is at 62%, Firefox is at 14, Safari at 11, Internet Explorer at 10, and Microsoft Edge is at 3%. Which browser has the best extensions? Google Chrome has the best compatibility and its web browsers extensions making its browser even better. Firefox and Edge are also great for browser extension, while Safari is very difficult to use extensions. If having extensions is important for you, Safari might not be your ideal web browser. Tips to keeping your browser fast. Ensure your browser is always up to date. Clear your browsing data, cache, and history. You can do this by clicking History in the menu and then Clear Browsing Data. Disable unused extensions, add-ons, and plugins. Minimize the amount of windows and tabs you have open at once. Keep security software up to date. So I'm going to show you a live demonstration of what it said here, which is to clear browsing data. Let me just move this to the side. Okay, so how you open history is you open up a new tab, which can be found at the top at the plus icon, which should be at the very top of your screen. This is only for Google, by the way, but it may work for other search browsers too. If you click the three dots by your icon, your Google icon, and if you're not signed in, the three dots should still remain there. And then you should go to history, and then history should open. This is the most simple way to do it, but if you want a faster way to do it, you can just go to a new tab or just go anywhere and hold Control or CTRL, which should be at the bottom left of your keyboard. Hold that and then press H to open history. And then after it opens, you can go to clear browsing data, or browser data, or it should be on your left side somewhere, or it could be on your right if you're using a different search engine than Google. And then a tab should open that says clear browsing data. And then you can select the duration of when you want to delete your browsing data. For example, if I want to delete everything that I was using the last 24 hours, all my downloads, all my browsing history, cookies from other sites, cache, images, passwords, autofill, site settings, and app data will be all cleared. So you just press clear data and it should load up for you. I'll give a demonstration right now. Clear data. It should load up and then you're done. And then you can press X, but there's also a built-in Google safety check, which sort of keeps your computer away from bad extensions and viruses. So you can just check now. So I have one extension that could potentially harm my device. My Chrome is up to date. So if it's not up to date, it'll automatically update as long as you press this. I have 1 week password and safe browsing is off and Chrome recommends to turn it on. So I can just press manage and then I can have no protection, standard protection, and enhanced protection. So I'll just change mine to standard and that's it. And then you have it on the next time you open up Google. And then I also want to show you some what's it called, Chrome extensions that you can download wherever. Let me just reload my page. So how you access this is you go to Chrome Web Store. So you can go to a new tab and search up Chrome Web Store, or Chrome Web should work the exact same. I'll send a link in the chat right now if you guys want it, and I'll show you some extensions that you can use. Okay, so that's the link that I just sent in the chat. And what you can basically do here is you can have themes or different extensions or add-ons on your computer that may help it. For example, if you're like bilingual or you don't speak English very well or a different language or want to learn a new language, there's an automatic Google Translate extension which can sort of like translate anything you highlight. For example, if there's something in a different language, like here, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is French. And they highlighted the word peintre, which means painter in English. and then also with the extension, it shows an overview of what it does. And then it shows if it's compatible with your device or not. If it's not, it should have an X beside your computer. And yeah, and then you just press add to Chrome, but you'd need to sign in. So read and change all your data on website. So yeah, it would first ask you to sign, it should ask you to sign in, but I'm pretty sure I'm already synced. Yes, oh, I'm already synced, so it doesn't ask me to sign in. So it just, yeah, so now it's downloaded. And now if I go anywhere on the web, for example, I'll go to Wikipedia French. All right. All right, so now I have a French page and this opened up, but this is not the extension we want to use. We want to use this. And then we can either translate this entire page. So if I don't speak the language of whatever page I'm in, I can translate it. And then it should load up and then that's it. And then everything has been translated to English. So labeled article of the day, and then I can read whatever I want here. And it's all translated. So yeah, that's one way, that's one, for example, one extension. Or I have some other ones. I have a sound booster. This one raises the sound of whatever I may be watching. For example, if I'm watching a YouTube video and it's not too loud and my volume's at 100, I have this sound booster that sort of increases it more than 100 so that whatever I'm watching or listening to can have a booster and I'll hear it even louder. So I go back to Chrome Web Store, which is the link I sent, and then I can just search up sound booster. And then there's a lot. I'm not sure which is the one that I got, or let me check right now. I got one called the volume booster, but there's sound booster too. So if I want volume booster. Okay, so I'm assuming it got deleted because I can't see it, but there's a lot of different ones. For example, gain lead volume control, volume mix, simple volume booster. This will raise up your volume all the way to 600. Mine only reaches to 200%. So this might be a better option for me. So I might just add it to Chrome. And you should also check to see if these are safe, because although it's verified by Google, you should still make sure they're safe. So maybe search it up or read the description and make sure it's safe or compatible for your device. And then I also have one more extension I'd like to show, which is a read aloud, a text to speech voice reader. So if I'm on any page and I'd like to read something, I can either highlight what I want it to read and just press the little icon of the extension and it should work. Oh wait, it can't read aloud on this website. So yeah, there's some websites that it can't work, but I think this one should work. Oh wait, sorry. Let me just try this.
Dagobah is a lake planet in the Star Wars fictional universe.
All right, yeah.
Located in the Outer Rim.
So basically what it's doing is it's reading whatever I highlighted, because usually if you use the extension I'm using now, it would read every single character on this page. So it would read welcome, discussion, Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. So I just want it to read this. And if you'd like it to read something else, you can just click from here.
It is notably famous for being the place.
And then it'll read sort of like whatever you're clicking, whatever you want on the screen. You can't change the voice, unfortunately, but you can increase the size of the font if you can't see it well, or if you can decrease it if it's too large for you. And yeah, I have some other ones like ad blockers, which come in handy when there's a lot of advertisements on a page. Grammarly, which is 100% safe. It sort of just grammar checks whatever I type. So if I'm typing something important, I could just if I'm typing something important and I have a grammar mistake, Grammarly sort of shows me what's the mistake and how I can fix it. And there's some other ones I have, but yeah, and those are just extensions. It also has different other things like themes. Themes can come in handy, or not, they can't come in handy, but they're very, very nice to have. For example, if I want a more Morpheon dark theme, I can get this, or if I want a color theme by Google, or a Black artist collection. Like they'll have a lot of themes for you if you don't want, you know, just the plain old Google one. So let's see. I'm just gonna give a quick example. So if I choose that, let me find a nice one. Okay, this place looks nice. So I can't read Russian, but I like this picture and I'd want it on my what's it called? I'd want it as a theme, so I can just add to Chrome. It's gonna check if it's compatible with my device and if it's safe for me. And apparently it is. So it says added to Chrome, and once it's added to Chrome, I can just open a new tab and that's odd. I'm just gonna close my old theme, see if this one works. Common theme, ocean. Okay, so I think it's because because my laptop might not be restarted because I have a lot of Google tabs open. So I think usually if you just have one Google tab open, close Google and then reopen it, it'll work. But I think it's because my device is a bit slower than normal. So that's maybe why I don't have it. But it should generally work. It should change your theme. Like you can see that it changed my theme to white. So it partially worked, but usually these are just themes. They just change how the screen looks. They're not like extensions. For example, extensions can really do anything. Like Volume Master can increase the video. Colorzilla is sort of like an encyclopedia of different color codes. If you need those, there's a Zoom scheduler, which can bring in Zoom meetings to your Google Calendar account, save to Google Drive. So there's a lot here that you might need. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I sent it in the chat already, but you can just have a look around. If you like any of these themes, they might be essential for you. You might need them and they might be handy for you. Like I have a lot of themes and I don't know where I'd be without them. So they're very, very useful. Um, so yeah, I think I'm gonna need to re-sign in because I deleted my history. So that's another downside, or no, I can still watch it. So anytime you delete your history and you were signed onto a Google account at that time, Google will automatically delete your search history. I'm pretty sure it's the same for Mac and Firefox. If you use any of these search engines, I'm not sure about Internet Explorer, but if you use any of these three, it should sign you out of your account after you delete your history. So yeah, that's the main live demonstration. So yeah, thank you guys for listening. If you'd like to learn this lesson with a mentor, like a specific one-on-one mentor, please go to cyberseniors.org or call the number that's shown on the screen to register for a one-on-one phone session. And there's tech drop-in sessions from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Times on Thursday.